everyone, it's KIREI here for Hey Little Magpie, and I have another travel layout for you using the lovely colourful Echo Park Born to Travel collection, and I'm also using the Hey Little Magpie Embellishment Kit, the May one. Okay, so the Born to Travel collection, I've been using it for a number of layouts already, and I don't have loads of it left. There's definitely enough for me to get another layout out. I've got all these sorts of smaller paper scraps that I've just trimmed down, and I just played around with them, layered them up into something that I was happy with. So I'm sort of going with an upside down L sort of shape, and then creating a smaller L shape over down on the bottom right to sort of balance it out. So, and then I'm just pulling in some of the embellishments here, just playing around, making sure I'm sort of happy with how it's looking, and before I get everything stuck down. So as if by magic, I have now distressed all the edges of my pattern paper pieces, and I have stuck them together because I decided that as I have a photo, it's a travel photo, so I thought there's the A5 stencil, the Hey Little Magpie A5 stencil called Street Map, and I thought it'd be perfect to add a little bit of extra background detail. So I'm just adding Distress Oxide in the Shabby Shutters over on the corner here. Then I'll add another area behind the larger area with pattern papers. Now I have to confess, I wish I'd chosen another colour. I stuck it all down, and I thought I wished I'd made it more of the green versus this one. It's a bit more citrusy, and initially I thought it looked okay, but actually I think I'd added a slightly different green. So anyway, it's okay. So I've just worked through. I mean, as it happens, you usually end up covering a load of it up, but that's okay. I just want a little bit popping out around the edges, and I will do the same over here with the top left corner. So in just a moment, I think there we go, all done. You can see what where I've stenciled. I've stuck the pattern papers down now, and then I can get my photo added now. Surprisingly, I'm just using one photo. I've done a few one photo layouts recently, but I do tend to like the multi-photo layouts where I can really tell the story. But I thought this was a great photo. It's very recent. It was just from last weekend, and I was away with 4 of my scrappy friends in Belfast to celebrate, well, one of the first celebrations for Wendy's 60th birthday. That's not till later in the year, but anyway, yeah. So we went off on a long weekend, and this was our first day, and we went on the hop on, hop off bus. So we thought that would be a good way to sort of get familiarise ourselves with the city, and it worked out particularly well because it was a little drizzly on the first day, on the Friday that we arrived. So that was quite good. And I knew that with this collection I was going to work with, the Born to Travel, that there was the bus in I think it was on the sticker sheet. So it was sort of perfect. So I thought it'd be a good way to start off all of my travel layouts for that particular weekend, for the Belfast weekend, with this one. So I have pulled out some embellishments. So I've got the ephemera, I've got the 12 by 12 element sticker sheet, and I've just worked out which ones I think are right with my photo, and I'm just adding them in layers. So some of them are being raised on foam pads, and some are being just stuck down with glue, but generally, again, I've curved up the edges. And then I'm bringing in some of the Hey Little Magpie embellishment kit pieces, which I love. So this is the May embellishment kit, and I've got the yellow star down the bottom right there. And I do use a few other bits and pieces as well. I'm just thinking, what did I use? There's the red gingham ribbon. You can just see in the top left corner there's a tray with some of them on it. And I've got the red gingham ribbon. There is a tiny little silver compass charm that I thread the ribbon through. And then I'm going to use some fabric tabs. Oh, there we go. Here's the gingham. You can see the little charm there. I already threaded that because it was quite fiddly. And I'm just having a look about where it's going to go, but it is going to sit just below my photo underneath the bus. And then there's a couple of fabric tabs as well that I'm going to add in at the top. But the embellishment kit's great because you get so many different bits and pieces in it, whether it's twine or ribbon or acrylic pieces or fabric elements like flowers and leaves, maybe paper clips, little silver charms, little wooden bits. So all sorts of different sort of textures that I love to pop and add in, almost like tucky bits that you can add into your layout around the embellishment clusters. So it's not just all about, stickers and card ephemera, that type of thing. So yeah. So have a look over on the website. You'll find all the details about subscribing because it's a monthly embellishment kit. Okay, so where am I? Right, I'm sticking everything down now. I'm obviously happy with things. So I'm raising, as I said, I'm raising some elements up on foam pads and some are being stuck flat. Here's the little fabric tabs. These are really cute, actually. I've got two here. One says hi in the yellow and the other is green. It says hello. And I'm just going to fold those over and tuck them in at the top there, along with the couple of the clouds. I thought the clouds worked well because it was a bit grey and cloudy this particular day, I have to say. However, the rest of the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, was glorious. Absolutely beautiful blue skies. And you will see that, I have no doubt, in some future layouts because, the weather was amazing. So we were really lucky. Okay, so my tabs, I just stapled them together at the bottom and made it easier to work with. And then I just stuck them down with some glossy accents. Few more little pieces of ephemera and stickers here. Now with the stickers, I do tend to de-stick them so that I can play around with them, move them around the layer, and I'm never going to stick them completely flat anyway. So they're probably going to get raised up on foam pads or I'm going to curve up the edges. So so I've got a few word ones there. Love to travel, go see do. I've got the little geotag there, the arrow, and I'm just playing around with where they're going to sit underneath the bust there. And there we go. They're now all stuck down. And I've got the adhesive brads that from the collection as well. And I'm just going to add a few of those. So playing around here, deciding where they're going to go. But I've got the yellow arrow just tucked in at the top left. And then I've got the others are like large sort of gems, if you like, in different soft colours, yellows and blues. And I'm just tucking those in as well. And then I'm almost finished. I add a title. I do use it's a doodlebug title. There we go. Hop on, hop off. And I've added my journaling below that. Here are some of the close-up pics. I love this colourful collection. It's perfect for so many different travel, travel photos that you might have. So yeah, have a look at it over on the website. It's the Echo Park Born to Travel collection. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.